As always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
No two NFL teams have played more often than the Bears and Packers, and we're underway from Lambeau. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
We got this. Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Check 31. We are going. He's crashing.
They'll run on first down. Green. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Now a give right side. Green. It's a 7-yard pickup. They'll be looking now to 3rd and 6.
But you've got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
Hey, seam 6. Seam 6.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Chicago. So it was 3rd down. Defensively, they were just hoping to make a play and get off the field, get their offense on. Instead, they did one better. Pick it off, take it into the end zone.
Well, they did what you said. They got off the field.
They're going to have to come right back on.
They're going to come right back on, but happily, right? They put the ball in the end zone. That's the way you start a game. That's the way you set the tone.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Let's go.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Check 6, Scott.
Now Rodgers to try again after the pick 6. Got his man on the out route. Dallas Clark at 5. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Check nickel.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 13 yards, first down Packers. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Check three.
Now a handoff here to his running back. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
One set. Eyes up. One set.
Now Rodgers. He's got it complete to Clark.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
Under crunch.
On first down, it's Green. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
Whip. Watch the whip.
On 2nd down, it's Green. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
On 3rd down, Green.
You got tight right there.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Well, they're making an effort effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards, but also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Taking it in from 7 yards away as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter.
I know the play ends up in the end zone with one person carrying the ball, but how about that big mass of humanity that guided him to that spot?
Yeah, they got there, but I love the dive. Always a fan of the dive. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This will be taken. And he'll get it up just past the 20, and his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their own 21. And to give this time to the tailback. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down for the Bears.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a give, right side. Peyton, and he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. You know what the converse is, though? You've got to win those one-on-one blocks, and when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. On 2nd down now. Peyton, he shifts past him. And now nothing but green ahead of him. Past the 20. Touchdown, Chicago. Walter Payton, 70 yards. And the Bears have taken the lead. Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be taken very short. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense 14-7 as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down. It's Green. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. On 2nd down, it's Green. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
That was a good run, and it got to the 2nd level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making.
And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And this is picked up by the Bears. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line.
52's the mic. Wants to run.
Ran, tough.
On second down now, Peyton. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. So they've been unable to capitalize on the great field position as of yet. Here's 3rd and 9.
Watch the twist. Watch the twist.
Blue. Hey, Alpha.
From the gun, it's Trubisky. And Robinson with a big catch. A good pickup, 17 yards and a bare first down. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. They'll wind up losing a full 10 yards on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Now a give right side. Peyton all the way down to the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Get that quarterback. Alert.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. It's a loss of 8 there on the 1st down play.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the Packers' 11-yard line.
So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal.
Stay with your man.
Watch out.
Now they'll throw it with Trubisky. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Back. X3. 218. Chopper.
Joker.
On 3rd down, Peyton. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Call it 6, maybe 7, but now they're left with 4th down and goal.
That's it. Big hit. Greystone traffic.
4th down and goal.
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. Walter Payton in the final seconds of the first half as the Bears push further out in front.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
Yeah, just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And the fair catch is taken at about the 13-yard line here.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. A final shot for Adams. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. This will be taken short. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. On the give, this is Sayers. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. A run at Sayers' right side. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that.
Crunch time, defense.
On third down, Trubisky.
Check.
Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off by Casey Hayward. And nearly a touchdown as they finally stop him down at about the 3-yard line. He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to...
And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. A great play there. His second touchdown of the night as his guys are back within a single score. Extra point by Stenerud, up and good. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. This will be taken very short. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Eight yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll keep it on the ground. Peyton. Space to maneuver at the 40. The 40. He's at the 30. 10. Touchdown, Chicago. Walter Payton, 72 yards as the Bears push further out in front. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive, and it seemed like they may be giving up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
This will be taken short. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest game, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Let's go, let's go. 58, boys, 58.
Go.
Watch the pass. Watch the pass.
Box it, box it, box it, box it.
Switch up, switch up.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Rogers. Throw left side complete. That's Holt. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Packer first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Ball, baby. Come on.
Hatch it, hatch it. Switch, switch, switch.
Going right.
They fake the give. Now Rogers. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Brian Urlacher showing the explosiveness that led him to the Hall of Fame. Another try after the first down sack. Rogers, and that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Over here. Take 30. Hey, wahoo.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. And that is incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down.
Alert flare, alert flare, flare, flare.
Hey, watch Sam, watch Sam. Check the 50. Hey, you block over here.
Here we go on 4th down with Rodgers. He's going to look deep down the field. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Charles Tillman, and he returns it up.